Welcome back to the Cove. I am Corey, your host.
And I am Nicole. Corey, I'm
I
so
was
proud of
supposed
you.
to slam my
I
pen
know, but
down,
I'm
and
proud
I
of you
did.
because that was flawless.
That was until I slammed my pencil down.
It does,
We
yeah,
were
but you
told
weren't
not
like
to make
looking at different
noise.
cameras and
No, I
trying
did
to.
well.
I'm
Yeah, I
proud
did
of you.
well.
What do you got there?
I actually got something from one of our longtime members today. So we were talking about the mustard seed.
Yeah. I
on
see
our
you've been
last
like
episode.
hashtagging mustard seed faith or something.
Yeah, mustard seed
Seed
faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the church. I
Yeah.
tagged the church on every
Mhm.
post. And Miss Connie, came up to me and handed me a little gift. Said she had a gift for me, and it is the mustard seed, which I had never seen. We talked about
Are you
that last
impressed?
week.
I told you they were
Actually, I
small.
am. I was
Let me
like,
see.
oh, that's pretty small.
Oh, there's several of them. That's cool.
Yeah, so there's quite a few in here. I'm going to make a mustard pie. I'm kidding.
And
I can't. I don't even know
That's
if that'd be
gross.
good.
I mean, I double dog dare you to like open that thing and just
Taste a mustard
taste
seed.
the mustard
Do you
seed.
think Connie would be mad at me?
Don't do it. Don't. Maybe next
But
time.
yeah,
That's
check
so
that
cool.
out.
No, that's cool. I love
Yeah.
it. But isn't it amazing? Like we talked about that last week, how small this little seed is, and it grows into like something ginormous.
Huge, like a
I love
giant
it.
tree.
I
But yeah,
love
that is a tiny little seed.
That is so cool.
So
So what are we
that's
talking
pretty
about
wild.
this week?
Oh, we got a lot going on.
We do. We have a lot going on. We have a lot going on at the church. Period. We have the end of summer bash that's coming up this Saturday.
Yes,
You're
I'm
in
surprised.
charge of the dunk tank, man. That's exciting.
I'm surprised Connie actually gave that to me because I did kind of try to volunteer to dunk her in it.
I mean, if I was
She
Connie,
said no. Hey, Connie, if
if
you're listening to this,
we're calling you out.
We're calling you out. I would love to see you in the dunk booth on Saturday.
But can I tell you, it's going to be so hot. So I think everybody that attends, the community that attends, is going to want to jump in that dunk booth. But let's get to business because I'm excited about what we're going to talk about. Can I just tell you that we have like a rock star of a pastor, man? Like his sermons are so stinking good. And every Sunday I am just writing notes down, especially, being more mindful that we do have this podcast and we do take chunks of what he talks about. And we talk about it on, Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights we talk
right?
about
We talk about it. And he talked about being more like Jesus.
Yes.
And like, what are your thoughts? Like,
I think it's wonderful. It's you take what Jesus does when he's around people, and his selfless acts. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing he was talking about. How to show more compassion and grace towards people. Yeah. There's a story behind it. If you want to tell that story, I think you know it a little better than I do. Yeah. I would tell the story, but I might miss a few parts. But
before we do that, right? Like, be more like, what does that mean? Like, be more like Jesus. To me, I mean, it's hard. It's hard not wanting to throat punch somebody on a given day, right?
Daily basis.
I'm a boy mom, so like throat punching is like the norm, right? I want to throat punch. No, I don't throat punch.
I mean, I have 3 boys too.
But rough house and all that stuff. But no, like people get under your skin so quickly, and having that heart of Jesus, having that, it's hard, man. It is hard when you just want to like lose every type of religion in your body and just go head to head with somebody whenever they tick you off. And
instead you got to keep your cool.
You do. Yeah, you do.
Take a step back, take a breather, and
count to 10.
Count to 10.
But Pastor,
and if that doesn't work, count again.
Count to 100.
Count to 100.
Just keep counting.
Just keep counting
until you can't count anymore. Yeah. But Pastor, he did speak about, like, he ended his sermon on be more like Jesus. Right? Like, he challenged us to go be more like Jesus, but he brought in the parable, and I love parables. I know we talked about the parable of the mustard seed last week, but this week he talked about the parable of the Good Samaritan. And the way he talked about it, like, yes, we learned about that in Sunday school class as a child, and we've learned about it in church, but then like the different perspective of the characters in that story. And you're like, whoa. Like, I mean, I was jotting down notes in my notepad on my Bible just so I can capture and remember this stuff. But, and if you're not familiar with the Good Samaritan, we find it in Luke 10 verse. It starts in 25, but the meat is like 30 to 37. So like verse 25 through 37, where it talks about, a certain lawman or a lawyer stood up and tested Jesus, asking him questions, and Jesus just brought it back to like one of the great commandments to love thy neighbor as yourself. And he's like, but then how do I do that? And Jesus jumps into the Good Samaritan and talks about, hey, this Jewish man was walking down the street, minding his own business, and some robbers jumped out, mugged him, beat him up, beat him senseless.
Yeah, threw him in the ditch.
Right?
Like, I'm done.
And, took everything he had, stripped him
down,
like
took his clothes, took everything he had on him.
Everything.
Left him just
You got a gold tooth?
Gone.
It's mine, right? Just think about this. And
I was going to say shoes, but sandals?
Jerusalem Cruisers.
Mm-hmm.
Those were popular
They weren't
back
dunks.
They weren't. I wonder if that's like the Birkenstock of the day.
They probably had
Jerusalem Cruisers. I love it. So. But and then it just goes into this Jewish man who was just beat senseless, and down the road whistling as they go to work is a priest and a Levite,
who you would think would stop and help someone if
you would
they
think
were.
So.
You would think,
but they passed by like, ew, gross. But it really came to life to me on Sunday when the pastor kind of talked about the characters, right? Mm-hmm. The person, and I'm just going to do this like related to life, right? Yeah. The Jewish man, that's us, right? The Jewish man is us. We are just walking down the street, and, the robbers, that's Satan, man. He comes and like kill, steal, destroy, that type of thing.
Anything you got, he wants.
Yeah, and he takes it, leaves you for dead.
Yeah.
Then you have the priest and the Levite, and all priests were Levites, but not all Levites were priests. So
sounds a little confusing.
It's a little confusing. So you think about this: the priest is the boss man, like he's the boss in the temple, and then you have Levite who can be a temple assistant. So the temple assistant, and I have some notes here. So I'm looking. They are in charge of the music, they guard duty, cleaning preparations. They clean the animals. The priests are the ones that do that priestly duty. They do the sacrifice, perform the sacrifices, burn the incense, say the blessing, right?
Pastor Mickey, and then you. Kind of in a way.
Trying to clean toilets.
I should clean the toilets.
But I mean, I am the worship leader, so I do that.
Worship leader,
I do that. But their duties in the temple, right? You can't touch unclean.
You can't.
And the dude in the ditch,
he's not clean.
He's not clean, dude. He is bloody. You can't do that and go perform your priestly duties.
No.
So to me, that made sense. Kind of like, how rude of them to like walk by and not want to, help somebody.
Or call for help.
What are they going to use, Corey?
Call for help. I guess they're going to signal someone.
Signals like send a pigeon.
Yes, a pigeon out. They're like, hey,
call for help. I love it.
Sorry about
and
that.
Then the Good Samaritan comes by.
Yeah.
And the Good Samaritan represents Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah.
Man, he like got down in that dirt and he saw that person was like, bro, you need help. He bandaged him. He,
cleaned his wounds, helped him.
Yeah, washed his wounds, cleaned his wounds, right?
Yeah.
Put him on, his steed, that donkey, like from Shrek, right? He put him on his animal, the donkey or the horse, whatever that was. Took him to the innkeeper, and the innkeeper represents the Holy Spirit, right? Like, hey, and say, hey, man, hey, I'm going away. But here is some, was it denarii, whatever the coins back then.
Yeah.
Here's what I have. And if you have to spend more on this person, when I come back through, I'll make good on it and give you more money. But it's just like, be more like Jesus, man. Like he
help someone in need, walk over, cross the street, look the other way.
But I look at it going, it does not matter who you are, what you are. Mm-hmm. Jesus is always going to be there. He's going to welcome you with open arms, bleeding, muck, right? You could be like the worst person on the face of the earth, but if you just say his name, he's going to be there and he accepts. And whenever I hear be more like Jesus, like, be humble, be not afraid to just embrace.
Selfless.
Yeah, selfless.
Yeah, compassionate.
Yeah. Sometimes you might have to get dirty.
You do have to get dirty.
And
you have to do things you don't want to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to help people you don't want to help.
That's hard. That's hard because
you got to turn around and help them.
Right before this podcast started, you threw a pin at my face. You called a money maker, right?
You called me old, but I went like this. My old hands lost grip.
Did you turn into the Good Samaritan? Did you like help me get through that painful.
May have laughed first, but that was laughter. It's the best medicine.
But the look killed you, right?
Yeah, the look killed me.
But something that was said, and we talked about this, and I believe Pastor Mickey spoke about this on Sunday. At some point in our lives, we all have been in that ditch. We all have been on that side of the road. We've all been in that situation where we just needed somebody to come by and just give us a shirt off their back, or hey, let me wipe these tears for you, right?
You listen to you, or
100%. Like, you could have helped me with my. I was like, is my face swelling? I mean, that
it
was perfectly.
It did.
But at some point we needed that. We needed that. We talked last week. You talked a little bit about your past, right? Like, people never gave up on you.
No,
and
I gave up on myself.
Right, and
that's hard. It is.
That's hard. I mean, that's deep. Whenever you say that, I gave up on myself. That's deep.
It is, and then nobody would have gave up on me, even though I did.
But you thought they did, right? Like, I mean, I'm
you
not
always
like
because you're blind.
Yeah, I'm not bringing
to everything around you at that point. You just, if you've given up on yourself and you've lost hope and you're broken and you're hurt, you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't really look at other people. You just think you're a burden to them at that point.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to be a burden.
Yeah. You have to let your guard down in terms of your pride.
Yes.
And it's okay to ask for help when you need help.
I would still struggle with that.
And no, I do every single day.
Especially if someone does something nice.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I have a hard time accepting gifts or niceness from people because I'm used to being that person.
Yeah.
I'm used to doing something nice. I'm not used to that in return. So when it's done, you're like, oh no.
Yeah. But that's part of like a love language.
And
too,
it's a
right?
love language. Giving. I like to do.
Yeah, it is. But I do love. I love. I know we talked about a lot, right? And picking apart scripture is it's fun.
Hard.
It's hard, but it's fun because you understand it more. Like the Good Samaritan. Like, I understood it more whenever he talked about these characters. Like, let's take it and just dissect. Right. So I'm excited for next week, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
What he's talking about and what we got.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, it's like a week or so before, he talked a hard message that I couldn't even compute to bring to the table. So we talked about a mustard seed. But
that's huge though. It starts with the mustard seed.
Be more like Jesus.
Be more like Jesus. Little faith.
Little faith.
Putting yourself out there. I think a little more helping people more helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
volunteering a lot if you can.
This weekend.
That's what I'm leading to.
Church fam. This weekend is a perfect
summer bash for the kiddos. We're having a carnival on Saturday.
Yeah. 9:30 to noon.
9:30 to noon. Ready to dunk Miss Connie. I'm kidding, Miss Connie.
I
definitely think we should get the pastor in there. Yeah. I know we have a line of kids, so 100%. It's gonna be a great time.
I love it.
Look forward to next week.
Awesome. It's gonna be good, y'all.
Yeah.
We are so excited.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
For another week of this.
Can't wait.
And I think
that's it, y'all. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Yeah. Have a great day.
Yeah. What do you think?